Hi ladies, it's me Penny at Penny's Place. Come on today to show you these, well I think they're lovely anyway, little paper bows. I was watching, I never know who to say, Gi Kerr. Lovely lady on Facebook and, not Facebook, on YouTube. I mean, she could be on Facebook as well, really. But anyway, and she gives lovely tutorials and really easy to understand. And she's showing us how to make these lovely bows, as I say, but without a dye. Now, all my other bows that I've ever used come out like this because this is from a dye, a two-piece die, one for the top and one for the bottom. So that's how I usually make my bows. And sometimes you don't want to, especially if it's a big thing like my Gemini, you know, you don't want to get it out all the time. So these, you don't need your die cutter at all. So I've decorated them in all sorts of different ways. You could have that one like for a birthday. I've put a little bit of pearl drops down the side and a little flower in the middle. This one I found a tiny little butterfly which I thought looked sweet on the pink. Now they're fastened with, which is another brilliant idea I haven't done. I usually just put on double-sided tape or a little sticky thing at the back. But this is a super idea. So you've got a paper clip at the back. So it you can clip it onto something, which is brilliant. And can be used like in your journals if you make those. Or on top of presents, cards, anything like that. So that's what I've been doing. And say that you can vary it so much. This one I put a little bell, and I think that butterfly was on a long strip sometime, a metal, well, plastic it is, butterfly. So I just saw these lying around, some little pearls, so I put them at the back. Then I added a little bell, which I tied with cotton, and so that was that one. These I've been making for children. Where's the others? I can't see because I've got big hands in the way. There we go. Whoops. I made it all nice here. Now look at it. Eh? Made it all nice and tidy, I did. So these ones I thought were quite fun. I've done like Christmassy paper and added a little bit of glitter. And I've stuck these little wooden heads, figures, whatever you want to call them, on top. Now I've got these, actually they were a present to me from a fellow crafter. She's not on YouTube, but she's a local friend. And she'd given me all these. And I have used them as like letters, you know, if it's somebody's present, I'll actually use the letter or what have you, or on crackers. But I got fed up of using them like that. So now I take them off, which is very easy. I'm sure this must be still available. I think she said she'd got them from like one of the cheaper shops, Home Base or something like that. So then you have just this lovely, sweet little snowman. So, which I've used on this one. And just to glitter him up, I couldn't find me, have I glittered him up? No, I didn't. I just put him some little pearls. I now glittered up the Santa, wherever he's gone. Here he is. On the Santa, I've put a little bit of stickles around his beard and on the bow. And then I couldn't find my red stickles for his hat. So I went back to my nail varnish, a glittery nail varnish, and that works just as well. Okay, so I think they're gorgeous. As I say, I normally do them like this. This is from a die cut, which comes in 2 pieces. And I usually just use a sticky tab on the back. But this is another nice new idea. So I thank you, Gi, for that, because it's nice to use things in a different way and to have different designs on the same subject, if you know what I mean. But I did enjoy myself yesterday doing these, as you can tell. But I'm mad on them. So I just added a little bit of glittery ribbon, thread or whatever to call it, and a little acrylic rose on that one. So it's all right, because like Joe was saying, it's better to have double-sided paper, because you will see inside, and the inside becomes part of the ribbon at the bottom. So it depends which way you turn it. A couple of them, like this one, was it? Yeah, no, yes, this one. I didn't like the paper at the back. I didn't like it at all. So I cut out 2 squares and I glued them both together so that I'd get the full Christmas flower to make a nice Christmas bow. So I'll show you very quickly, roughly, how it's done. I've put my glue gun on, so I'm just going to put those over there. I don't know if I can do this at all. Oh, the rain's coming down now. So, just started up. I mean, you could have it as a 3-inch, 4-inch, you can have as big as you want, I suppose. But this is a 3.5-inch piece of paper. It's going to be a plain one, as you can see, because there's no pattern on it. So, you fold it in half. Now, you could use your, your crease, what do you call it? To make the lines down. But I found it just as easy to do that. So you fold to the corner there, and you fold to the corner there. And then, as I say, you'll have to get onto Gi, because she gives a much better, I can't see what I'm doing. I can't see what I'm doing. So, we had quite a nice time at the caravan until the bad weather come. I forgot a couple of days fishing in anyway. So that's what you've got then. So you turn it that way, and then you're just going to take out, hold on. I'm trying not to knock the camera, it's balancing here. You cut out a smallish triangle, sorry, from this side, okay? And then still using that crease there, you go up it, and so I'm sure you'll have much better eyes than me. You do closer up to my face than this. We'll get there, just bear with me. So you go up, and you can tell that's not straight, but you can sort that out, don't worry about it. And if you get the 2, I call the butterfly rings, yeah, and you put them together, and then you just cut out a slim piece just to curve it really. So just start at that side and then just go in and then come out. So you could go a little bit more out, something like that, okay? So then what you've got is that. So what we're going to do is try and bend them. I'll use a paintbrush, or you can use whatever you like, just to get it going. It was my beautiful Chloe's birthday yesterday. I can't believe that girl, she's 12. It's the big one next year for her. We're going into teenage. She's turning into such a lovely young lady, even though I say it myself. She really is. And she's into netball. I was into netball because we've been tall. I was tall. They always made me a shooter. or goal attack. So just fold that in. It's just to encourage it really, just to go over like that. Okay, and then I'm going to use the glue gun. You could use normal glue, but you'd have to hold it for quite a while. So if I just put that there and press on it, so you'll find this much easier to do, ladies, when you've not got a silly camera in your way. Okay, so we do that, and we're going to do that again. Another thing I know Gi does, which is nice, if you like it like that, she will link all the way around before she starts doing this. That's when you want the vintage look. Okay, or you might have some paper that shows white on the edges. You don't want that showing. And that's basically it. Take your excess glue off. And that's it really. So, oh, I have to show you these. So as I say, you wanted, I'm just moving these gently out of the way. Want paper clips. So I said to her, have you got a spare box you can get hold of? Where? Don't tell everybody. Or if not, just buy me a box from Tesco's, Asda somewhere. So he said he went into the office and he said, just need a small box of clips. And, oh, should take that box. He said, well, me got one smaller. She said, no. So we've got now 1,000. How many bows can I make out of that? Look, but they're lovely and they're nice, just a nice size. I've got some very large and I've got some very small, but I didn't have this. So you should have a little piece of paper, what you cut out, your first triangle. And if I could find it, I would. Can you see it here? I can't see it there. No. I see it. Here it is. I found it, look. So with that triangle, if you put that in there like that, and then again, if it's coloured paper, you decide which one you want on top and which one at the bottom. And then we just utilise that bit of paper. I'm trying not to go through my thingy. And it's not exactly straight, but it's straight enough. Okay? And then on that back, I just put a nice piece of hot glue. Get the back of it. And then stick that down. And that will go on the nice card after you've decorated it. And that's why you want to do that curve. And some of them I've not done it quite enough, so you only get a little bit there. But that one's better. So you want quite a bit curved to get this part in. Okay, and then you can decorate it to your heart's content. And if you've got somebody's birthday or anything, you can add that. I will trim this, if you remember me saying, so it doesn't really matter because you could just trim it. It's the same with these. I don't like them too long, so I tend to just snip them off like that. Isn't that lovely? That's beautiful. So the other thing I was going to show you in this video, if I can move these to the side, I haven't got much room. Got everything on here today. I always make a little decoration for the hospital where I go for my blood tests, and I always try and connect it with angels because it's for the nurses' Christmas tree, you know, on the ward. So in the past, like I've made feathers, you know, wings, angel wings from feathers and what have you. Last year I did an angel, but I did it from felting, you know, just made it out of felting. So this one, I've done this on a board which I've painted gold, and then I put some crackle glaze on and put cream on top. So I got a good crackle with that one. This is from some wrapping paper, and I enlarged it slightly, I think, this one, and I've covered her in triple thick varnish. I've covered her in. The wings, I think these wings were actually made with hot glue gun in the mould, and these were made with the flexible polyfiller. And I just cut loads of pieces off of what, the different designs, and that's what I ended up with. I found a piece of gold to go around the edges, and I backed it first, naturally, in this lovely dark green velvet, which I think is quite nice, that. So, and some nice dark green ribbon I found. So, she'll be going to the hospital and usually get a box of biscuits, sweeties or whatever. So Arthur's got that little trip to make. So I thought I'd just show you that anyway. And I think that's what I'm showing you at the moment. I'm going to come back on and show you what I've been up to. So I thank you very much. And do have a go at doing these bows. I think they're beautiful. And as I say, everybody's got different tastes. So you can decorate them to your heart's content there. Thank you very much for watching, ladies. I'll get this uploaded as soon as possible. Bye for now and stay safe.